So, what do I do? Just wait here?
Yes, you wait there.
Well, what do I do if he wakes up?
Then you keep waiting there. What's so hard about that? Jeez, are you sure this idiot can stand guard duty?
Hopefully you can guard and breathe at the same time.
I can still hear you. Well. Oh. So you're awake then?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Hey, wait a second.
So you saw through my little charade. Now where's the girl?
If I was you, I'd be a little more worried about myself.
Oh yeah? Well, if I were you, I'd be more worried about myself.
Isn't that what I just said?
What? No, I'm threatening you.
Oh. Well, the fact remains. If I was you, I'd be worried about myself.
Whoever was on the other end of that line was right. This guy was an idiot. I hadn't meant to confuse him like this, but suddenly, I had an idea. So, do you mean I should be afraid of myself?
What?
Well, when you say I should be worried about myself, it sounds like I should be worrying because of myself. Like I'm going to do something, you know?
No. I mean, you should be worried about your safety, you know. Like I'm gonna do something.
Oh, you mean I should be worrying after myself?
What? No, I mean, if I'm you, and you're me, then what about...
Wait, who's who? Am I me?
No. You're you, and I'm myself. Shut up. If you're me, and I'm you, then...
Now, don't hurt yourself.
Fine, forget about it.
See, I think you need to be more specific. That's where we're having the problem with our communication.
I wish I could just kill you right now.
Well, what's stopping you?
What?
Yeah. Why keep little old me around?
Oh, no. You're not fooling me. You're not convincing me to tell you the secret plan. You're gonna have to be trickier than that.
By tricky, do you mean my correct use of syntax, you flummoxed pig?
What did you just say?
Oh, so you're stupid and deaf. It's a real shame. Although it does explain our communication problem earlier. Or did you just not understand the word syntax?
You son of a... What do you gotta say now?
Syntax means sentence structure. A sentence is a group of words formed to make a cohesive thought. It usually involves the subject and a predicate.
Not so smart now, are ya?
Knock, knock.
Who's that?
Drink. What now, Holland?
Guns. The sound they make. You know, it's like a... But it's kind of like... But how do you write...
For the love of... Just say bang.
Bang. Makes sense, actually. Bang. So this was it. Fat Tony, the Russian, Their whole gang, right here. And this other group must be the Fez that note mentioned. Well, like they say to the silver and bronze medalists, first things first. Get it? Because the gold medalist is in first place. I had to distract them somehow, so I could get that briefcase. But how?
Oi! Would you look at this guy? Talking like he's a big shot.
Wait, who are you?
Very funny, pal, very funny. I just wish the boss would let us go at these guys already.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, these guys are crazy for trying to pick a fight with us over here.
What? Do I know you?
Of course you know me. We're in the same gang.
Alright. Did you say something about them picking a fight?
Yeah, just look at them. The way they're standing. The beady look in their eyes. I'll tell you the truth. I don't think they're planning on paying for that briefcase over there.
They're gonna pay. One way or another.
I started to lay the seeds of doubt. They were like chain smokers who took up firework making as a hobby. At any moment, a random spark could light them up.
That's the signal!
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Given the choice between this and eating more kale, I'd like to think Fat Tony was happy with the way things turned out. I had what I came for, but I had lost my client and a kidnappee. I needed to find them, but I had no idea where to look. Dinah could be anywhere now, but I wouldn't give to see her again. Dinah?
Of course. Who else would it be?
Is it too much to have things go my way? That I could chase a dream, maybe get the girl? Everyone sees things the way they want to. I'm no different. But until then, I never realized the full extent of it. And suddenly, with her staring down the barrel of the gun, murder in her eyes, I saw the cold, ruthless side of her. The side that had stretched too far and snapped. The real Dinah.
Of course. Who else would it be? Now hand over the briefcase before I give your car a new paint job.
You know, you never did tell me what was in this case.
Does it matter?
Well, let's go over the facts, shall we? You set up shop in town just after Johnson died, right? You're not even his real daughter, are you? You just swooped down on some poor sucker who obviously owed some money to some shady characters. But what did they want? What could possibly be worth all of this? Do you even know? You certainly went through a lot of trouble to get me to follow down on all these leads and infiltrate the gang and be a fall man. What I want to know, why didn't you just take the briefcase when you first saw it?
Maybe you're not as big as a fool as I thought. Can you think of anything?
The girl.
That's right. We had to get rid of the only other person who knew about the inheritance. Johnson's daughter. So we leaked it to the thugs and they took care of it. We wanted to let you go after the deal so you could catch up with the other gang and you'd take care of each other. But you had to go and spoil it all by not dying. So, won't you be a darling and die, dear?
Well, you forgot one thing.
What?
So I shot her. Bang, bang. I never found the girl. Who knows where she is now, or what happened to her. I never found out what was in the briefcase. I threw it in the river, and hopefully, it's buried at the bottom in all the muck that came with it.
Well, that only took way too long, but if everything you said is true, we can at least get your sentence reduced.
I'm not asking for a miracle, officer.
You're an odd one, Frank. I'm going to take this down to the boys in the office.
You are quite the storyteller, Mr. Holland.
Well, I didn't want to bore you gentlemen too much. That's why I left out some of the more tedious details.
Is that so? Well, it's just us. Care to share those with me?
Well, I had my friends do some digging.
You won't do it. I've been buried plenty of time. See.
Something Bugs said stuck with us. He said, "Doesn't this all seem too good to be true?" And he was right. We knew then that this went deeper. It was a trap we couldn't help but walk into. We found out where they were hiding, where the sale was going to take place, but we still wondered who could have sent Dinah my way, and how they knew that I, to be frank, might not be the best judge of character. But it all came together slowly. I'll say.
Okay.
Bugs told them everything. And they told me. Alright. Alright. Don't work too hard now. Bye. You know, he's not a bad guy, Bugs Mallory. In another life, we could have been friends. But you...
Well, it was you the whole time. You were already investigating Johnson for his mob connections. And when he croaked and there were rumors about a large inheritance, well, you jumped up the opportunity and brought in some outside help.
What proof do you have?
Oh, the guard you left me with.
What?
Sure. That's when it all came together. You already had me in your pocket, and you already had one inside man. Why not another?
Yes, you wait there. Then you keep waiting there. What's so hard about that?
Oh, don't worry. It's all in the written confession. It's all there, on its way down to the office, where your buddies are about to read it. We all get that one case, you know? And Bugs was right. It does seem too good to be true. That one case. It's finally mine. I made it. Bang.
Can you turn on the radio, please?
You always hurt the one you love, the one you shouldn't hurt at all. You always take the sweetest rose and crush it until the petals fall. You always break the kindest heart with a hasty word you can't recall. So, if I broke your heart last night, it's because I love you most of all.